All right, Patch, let's check out some of your first run at the Stratton GS. We'll watch a little bit in regular motion and slow it down. You're up here next to the winner, Roman. Let's check it out right now.
Dave, you got to take the mic out of your mouth.
He's all good. John, to confirm we're still going to try to shoot for a 12:30 run.
All right, so a little tough to see, obviously, when it's different zooming and a lot going on there to really compare. But he's going over the knoll there at about 21 seconds into the course. So he's passing the red gate, and you're passing the blue. So first 20 seconds or so, he got you by a gate, and he ultimately got you by about 3.5. So, let's try to figure out why. Bring you guys back up. All right. Wolf come out of the gate. Obviously, it was a pretty icy course, right? Had to really take a high line, stay ahead of this thing, bring shape back. So, second gate here, you can see already that he's getting himself out to rise line, being patient, intersecting rise line with the skis pointing out and away from the pole to bring nice shape back and be tight to the panel with direction done. You're starting that turn way too early. You're in rise line with your skis already pointing down the hill. So you're skidding and can't control that skid really well. It's pretty icy. So we can see that he brushes the gate. He's right on the gate. And you're, can't tell, 4 feet below maybe. So obviously you're going to be riding the lower line coming out. He gets himself wet outside rise line, brings a lot of shape back. Again, tight to the panel. You're much lower down in rise line. And obviously well off the panel down there. So we talk about on these race courses, when it's offset like this, icy, you've got to maintain elevation, meaning the proper amount of space that we want to intersect rise line throughout the entire corridor here. And, you kind of lost your elevation quickly. Here you are, pretty wide, hard to see, but well down below that gate. We get a better look at it in the traverse here going across. Roman is in between, you see some blue lines, right? He's in between them, and you're down actually below the lower line. All right, so you can see he's setting himself up, maintaining elevation, bringing a nice turn shape back to the pole, and he's brushing as tight to the pole. You're not going to have that opportunity because you got that low line coming in. So low line in means low line out. So you're fighting to maintain, elevation the whole way down. He's ahead of the course, really the whole way down here. All right, so line. We got to make sure we're on the right line. Started in the second gate, and it was playing catch up ever since. Got to be patient, get out to rise line. Number 2, we need to produce better angles. So you can see here, your orientation is sort of right like that, not really much upper and lower body separation. And your shoulders, therefore, aren't really at that level. Now, he's got a little more of this going on, upper and lower body separation. So we got to work on that. Number 2, what I tell you pretty much, you can see a better example of really just leaning in, right? Another thing I tell you pretty much after every run is what? You got to raise your arms. You go down there with your hands, by your knees past the gate. We have to start moving our hands forward. You watch Roman come in here, he gets a little light there. That's a little wild for him, but he's going to always drive the hands forward past the gate and use them to through the transition here, move forward. So you get a better look at him. Kind of see it. The typical move for most in GS is having our hands a little bit wide through the transition, and then we move them forward, drive them forward past the gate, which he does there. And you can see he uses his arms a little bit, push forward to get forward to the next transition. Here we go again, arms wide, start of the turn, drives them forward, clips the gate. Right? And your arms are going to be pretty much typically just down at your sides. Throughout most of the turn. So in any event, let's make sure we're working on establishing that good line and maintaining elevation in the rise line. Anytime it's steep and offset, you got to be patient, not make that turn too early. But in our technique, we really got to work on some better upper and lower body separation. We played that game, how low can you go? We'll continue that. I need to see you drop the hip in with level shoulders. And arms help. We need to work on that. We need for GS to have them a little wide in the transition and drive them forward past the panel. And then push them forward in that transition to help us move forward through the transition, get our hips back up over the boots at the top of the next turn. But bottom line, besides all that, you had a good day, solid day, 6th place, but your time behind Roman was still a little bit too much, so we got to close that gap. All right, we'll keep working on it.